So, okay, guys, I think we are live. Yeah, we are live. Excellent connection. So, yes, we are live. Okay, everything is set up. Fine. So, let's share this link with our members and let them join also. Let's see. So, okay, how many people are joining? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, okay, so what the hell? What the hell? Okay, let's start from the daily. Okay, let's remove the monthly and weekly. So, how was the news? Let's check the news first. First, the news. How was the news? How was the news? Mm, okay, minus go 1%, minus 1%. Okay, what is going on? Let's start with the marking. This is the daily open. Here is the 4 hour. Here is the 4 hour open. Created resistance. This is the city area I took loss. Just market. Candle is taking liquidity from the both side. Yeah, this is also new standard. So basically, this is no trade rules range for me. I will not trade in this range. Let's see how will it go. Yeah, so probably this is my range. I would like to see what the price is doing here in this range. Hi, Mohammed. Hey, am I audible? The guy has left the meeting. Wow, what a joke. Okay, let's see what is going on. One hour. So there is 1 hour left and 4 hour candle to close. This is the last. Okay, that's fine. No, no. No trade for me. No trade for me. How badly this it was consolidating one. This is just 30-minute candles. One, one, two, three, four, five, six, 6:30, 6 to 7:30 minutes candle. I took a loss there. What can I do instead of that? Nothing. 9 2. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. Let's see what's my mentor is doing.
Good, strong closure, then that makes sense to me. We'll be in. Yeah, what do we got here? We got a decent range, 126 pip range coming back up now. So look at that, a 1 hour support too. But I don't think price will typically will have a lot of volume in it. So most likely won't close like small or anything. Johnny Gems, there he is.
Yo, yo.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? What's up, my man?
How's it
Yeah,
going?
this is also a
It's
great
going good,
idea,
bro.
huh?
Blessed and highly
Not a bad
favored. How you
idea.
feeling?
Incredible, incredible.
Let's go. W, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Another
Let's
day
sir.
wait,
here on the
let's
charts.
wait.
Back to work.
Mm-hmm. Rafi in the
Trading is
house. Let's
the
pop the
name
boys
of
up.
Rafi,
trading.
bring my man over.
There they are.
Just waiting for the game to.
Big Wayne with the dollar signs. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. I love that background,
Go
by the
away.
way.
Love you.
Sick. All right. What's up, boys? How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys.
We're feeling magnifico today. How are you
Magnifico.
guys doing?
Like PM.
Like PM. There you go.
Right? Yes, sir.
How you doing, Johnny?
Feeling incredible, brother. What about you? Good? About you? Good?
Blessed, man. Blessed. Another day. Another day for us to do our
Hey bro, hi Gustin. How you doing, man? Do you want to talk? So I have drawn my zones and waiting for my setup to form. Basically, I don't want to take any trade between the screens. Waiting to see my setup form, or if this 30-minute candle closes with good volumes, then we'll see something. What will happen? Otherwise, right now I'm waiting. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch.
you know.
Yes, sir. Trading plan and rules, right? Because if making money is a byproduct to being disciplined to your rules. So I think that is what leads to some consistent profits, in my opinion.
True. True.
So set up a plan, set up some rules, and just be consistently disciplined to it every day. You don't have to focus on being right or wrong or being perfect. Just consistently be disciplined to what works most of the time.
Yep. And then be your own boss. So that means you have to tell you what to do, because there won't be a manager or some boss coming around like we're used to and say, hey, you can't do that, mister. If you do that, you'll be fired one more time, right? You don't have that here. So you got to bark at yourself, right? You got to boss yourself around, right? And make sure that the boss you is making sure that the trader you is on his game and on point. So there's like it's like a dual partnership here, right? So yeah. Hold yourself accountable, man. No, that's the thing about entrepreneurship and business ownership and trading in particular, is ain't nobody going to hold you accountable but you. You know what I mean? So you have to be the one to, govern yourself. And again, that's not easy as it sounds for most people, and that's why most people are not entrepreneurs, right? It's much easier to show up somewhere, get hired, show up there, have them tell you what to do, when to do it. They give you a guaranteed paycheck, right? That life is a lot easier, as well as one would think, right? But again, easy life in the beginning, difficult life towards the end, right? When you don't have any money and you can't retire and your body hurts from working so much, right? Or you can boss yourself around now as an entrepreneur. Make sure you're staying accountable, kind of living a hard life, like a little bit more of a hard life, like, delay gratifying, not spending money, putting stuff aside, sticking to the rules. Like those are a little bit harder to do. They're not as fun, or they're not as lenient, but that will set up an easy life for you later. Where you have more money than you know what to do it. You got a skill set that you can open up your laptop and just make, I don't want to say as much money as you want, but you can make a day's pay, right? You feel good, you're disciplined, you'll live a great life. You don't have any weather or location affecting your income or anything like that. So, will you sacrifice on the front end? Be your own boss, hold yourself accountable to live an incredible
By the
life
way, if you
in a
want
couple
to
years from now, or
follow
will you take
follow
the easy route
another mentor
out
rather than
now and then
Zaza, you
kind of
can
live the hard
follow
life later? I mean, look at
Nirva. Like
some of y'all, look at your
he's a
parents, look at
great
your
he's a great
grandparents,
trader. He's a
like
great guy. He's a
it's
great
going to be
mentor.
worse, believe it or
His
not. It's going to be
psychology,
worse when we get to that age. The
his
governments will
psychology
not take care of us. They
lessons
will
are
not,
really,
do any of
really,
that type of
really
stuff
helpful.
that you think will happen. So you got to be, you got to be on top of it for
Definitely,
you and your
man.
future.
If you are struggling with your psychology or trade management, You can
Facts, bro. Well said
you
there.
Be
can
your own
follow me.
boss.
You can watch his
Let's
live
see. I've joined the
streams.
clubhouse. How to take full benefit of the clubhouse? What sessions do you think would be good? So if you live in London, I would say, you know, this go. I would say pick your sessions by your schedule, right? So just because you live in London, that doesn't mean I can guarantee I could say, hey, trade London, right? Because I don't know. You might have a job during that time. You may be distracted during that time. So I would say look at your schedule as a whole, and then I would pick one or two sessions to start tapping into. And then in the meantime, I would run through the course videos, right? To go through the course, they're very easily digested. They're shorter videos. And then now, if whatever you think you need like specific help on, that's when you can go to the webinars, right? Because the webinars are going to be a little longer. So you want to, in my opinion, I'd go into the webinars with intent. So if I'm like, man, I'm really not doing that good with goal setting, I'm going to go watch a goal setting one, right? Or if I'm like, I can't seem to put this higher time frame, lower time frame correlation together just yet,
It may feel really big. 43 minutes to 4 hour candle to close. Let's see what will happen. This 4 hour candle closes small bearish candle like this. We can hope next 4 hour to move back up. But the only issue is there is a huge rejection on the left, this area. It needs a lot of volume to push up. Yeah, 2 hour is rejecting, 1 hour is rejecting, 1 hour is taking support from this area. And obviously, there is no trading range. There is no idea for sells. There is no idea for sells for me. Let's see, let's see. I already lost one trade in London session in this consolidation. My initial plan was to wait for a 30-minute candle to close, then took a buy. But this motherfucker candle, this one, yeah, moved way back up to broken these highs. Then I placed my buy order impulse entry here. And as soon as I placed my order, after just 5 to 10 minutes, it's dropped. When it was flipping, I closed my whole position over there. Then see 1, 2, 3, 4, 30-minute candles were printing side by side, so there was no chance to take impulse trade, and also there was no volumes, so I left that. Just it is always best to wait for a candle to close in this scenario, otherwise you will be fucked up. And I was glad I I took that 50, that my half% loss, and just got of that trading session. Okay, let's see what will be printing. So 11 minutes to 30-minute candle to close. Oh, so 15 minutes. 15 minutes has a messy range. This could be a break and retest to move back up. We'll see. Hey guys, आप लोग बात कर सकते हो if you want to say something. लंदन सेशन कैसा रहा? आपने ट्रेड किया? So I lost 50%, point, point, 0.05% of my capital in simple trade. That was fucked up. One hour, 38 minutes, also 4 hours spending. So I'm watching Raja for the last 2 to 3 years. Yeah, and I'm the part of the SRC group for at least 3 years. Yeah, at least 3 years. For the for the last two for the last 2 years, I wasted like was seeing and not journaling my trades. I was taking trades and not journaling. So that 2 years, I for that 2 years I don't have any data. How was it? What was my mistakes? What was my emotions? So this year and for last year 2024 I started journaling a little bit. So and and in 2025 in March 2025 I started analyzing my all the journal how I was how am I doing, what was my mistakes, how I feel during my trades. So I mentioned everything on a Notion journal. Okay, let me share my Notion journal. So this is my Notion journal where I journal each and every trade I took. So started journaling back in May 2024, and with the small things like I started from date, year, results, and setup. In starting, there was only 4 columns, and I was very lazy to journal. Yeah, and that was my biggest mistakes. But after the time, I have mentioned so many things like time frame, what was my entry, how I entered, before the screenshot, after screenshot, what was the rating, why I why don't I take that trade, why I took that trade, and the most important, emotions, how I was feeling. So everyone thinks trading is all about your setups and strategy. No man, it's a big. It's much more than that. It's trading is all about your psychology, risk management. How do you manage risk and how do you manage your emotions? How do you manage your FOMO? So trading is all about your psychology and managing your emotion. So risk trade. I have tested many setups and Let's see. September. Yeah. So this was my second trading day on September. I didn't cook any trades in last 2 days. So this was the London session trade which I lost. 30 impulse entry 3:16 p.m. AM EST. It was a London Open, so I thought that was the time of volume, but there was no volume unfortunately. Yeah, see this motherfucker candle. It just went up and it didn't work. No problem. After that, see. So generally, each and everything is a lot of important. Why I don't take this trade? Because the heavy rejections were there and no 30-minute candle close. That was my initial plans. But why I took this trade? Because it was a volume time. It was a London Open. So I thought the volume will push up the price. Kind of broken highs, 15-minute candles close. That was my, you can say, my instinct. After that, I wasn't home in that trade, waited 2 days and took this trade. Fucking hell. Mm, What are the other setups? These are all my Raja setups, which I work regularly. Let's move back. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
I'm just gonna go watch those two videos and study them for the week, right? And make those be my weekly study that time, which is probably yeah close to 100 pips, right? So you got almost 100 pip wick fill here, and then I would say partials or break even somewhere around 92 there. Excuse me, somewhere around like 92, 92.8 is right below this area here. Maybe snag some partials or at least go, excuse me, break even. And then maybe we could see, I don't know, potential bullish run the rest of the day, right? Maybe even have some runners here today. So that's the plan here. So let's see if we can actually get the closure and then we'll get in. Yeah. I think this is just going to be like a normal trade, like a normal. I'll probably be going 2 contracts here, so just like a normal trade. Nothing too special about this. Also, nothing really off either. So just a regular trade. That's it.
That all I know is that wick, bro. That wick to the left is some
This
nice
guy right
clean wick
here.
fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm staring at it.
Usually during high times of volume. So we got, what do we have here? We have clean traffic, right? Boom. We got volume. Boom. We got playbook setup. Boom. Setup. Boom.
Following the flower candle.
Right. We got higher time frame direction. Boom. Okay. We're good. We're good. Now we just got to enter. So let's see if we can get that lower wick. And if we do, I'm going to have this buy stop ready to go.
No thinking, just acting, executing.
Yep. Do. You have a dream. We have a dream. All right, baby. 9:30. 9:30. Hi. Lele's up too. Uh-oh. It's going crazy.
Volume.
Now it's perfect timing for 9:30.
Yep. So let's see if we can get that lower wick and then entries on the break of the highs here. Lele's heating up too. She's yelling. Oh, baby. Lele, give us the lower wick. Oh, Magnus, what's popping, brother? Yeah, looks good. Looks solid. Looks solid. Can we get our lower wick here at 9:30 though? That's the thing. Just a decent lower wick, and then that's it. That's all we really need.
Mm.
We can draw it and just pretend it's there if you guys want.
Fine. Hopefully we're grabbing orders coming back down here.
We'll see. We'll see. Downside wick. What about buy on the flip? But yeah, that ain't bad either. Especially if you get a good wick now. On the flip or on the break of the highs are going to be the best bet. Just draw it. Yeah, we'll just draw it there. Yeah, it was there. It was there. I'm fully accepting the fact that this trade right now could run on me without me getting in, without that lower wick. I'm fully accepting that right now.
Zero.
This trade looks good to me, but the only issue is the 15 minutes. But yeah, that's the 15 minutes rejection. But
The 15? Yeah, I see it. I see the
I think
15.
it will go.
Again, we have no wick, and then we're right at resistance. So I don't really care about that resistance that much. What happened here? So I don't really care about it too much, but I do want to see the bottom wick, right? If we're going to pop through here. So if you do come down, if you do come down now to make a steep wick, then yeah, I would definitely consider the flip at that point. Yep. Sometimes it does that, just runs. Yeah, exactly. So keyword there though. Keyword sometimes. Right? So do we want to make money sometimes or do we want to make money a lot of times? Right? Because if sometimes it moves without it, that means a lot of times it comes down and creates it, right? So we want to always be on that side of probability.
Yeah.
Forex has it? Yeah, I know.
Of course Forex has it. The trade doesn't matter here. Being disciplined to your rules is what matters here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jomo here. Jomo, no FOMO.
So we'll see how we tap on that 15-minute resistance there.
She might be a goner.
Yes. Let's take a look.
Just tap through the 15-minute resistance.
4 hour coming down.
2 hour flipping.
1 hour looking good. 30 looking great. Just want that wick here. Yeah, worst case is we take the 15-minute entry on that breakout, but really want to see that wick. Don't know if we'll get it though. Don't know if we're gonna get it.
It's all good. Shout out everyone working out their discipline muscle here. You know, you're during these times you're strengthening it. You know, at a time where the markets can tempt you to be undisciplined, and you choose to be disciplined, your discipline muscle just got stronger. So tomorrow you'll be more disciplined than you were today because of, you know, you being disciplined here.
Exactly.
It sucks. We all know. All right, especially when you got the idea.
Definitely sucks.
That's what we call a psychological win. Analysis
Yes,
was great.
exactly. Exactly.
Everything was right on point, but guess what? Didn't give you the bottom wick. That's, if you enter on that because you say that, oh, it's just good enough. It's not the plan. The plan doesn't say good enough, whatever it is. You need to see bottom wick. So
Yep.
Yep.
That's how it
Sure.
is.
That would be.
Yes, New
on to
York,
the next
baby.
one.
So yeah, that
Does
coming
it
up
some
here would probably be like our partials now. So if you are in it, right, you're coming up. Yeah, that would have been partials right there. So
definitely.
snag that if you're in, and then now we may reject from there, but we'll see. Boom, 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 boom. A little late, but I'm here. Let's go. Oh, right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Yeah, if your broker had a lower wick, then that's your trade. Yep.
Did, yo, chat,
But
did MGC have the lower wick or what?
but ain't no way it had like a lower wick. You know what I mean? Like I know
It's not.
this wick, right? I see that. But no matter what broker you're on, it no doubt didn't have like anything like that we probably would have said, okay, well that's good. Buy gold. Thanks for leaving with my money.
Yeah, literally. Screw you. This isn't our screw you, gold.
Congrats if you took it. But be careful.
Honestly,
Be careful next time because that wick can
yeah.
hurt you later on.
And again, what Nick said is so important. It's all about what happens most of the time, right? In a game of probabilities, right? 100%. It honestly seemed like it was about to come down and make the lower wick too. It was struggling a little in the beginning. Cool.
Well, what I've seen before is like you get something like that and you say, oh, time of volume is not gonna go back down. I'm gonna enter. And then you enter. The thing goes, breaks the high, comes back down, takes you off, and takes off. So it's just like, pointless to do that.
Yep. Yep.
If it's 9:30 volume time, do I ever take it without the wick? I don't. I don't. Especially not this setup. Maybe if you had like a celery play setup, then yeah, I would have been okay with that, but definitely not this.
Trust me, and
Um,
trust me. And before we've seen plenty of times like the break of the highs and then the lower wick. At 9:30. Like I've seen that plenty of times. Nick as well. So just sticking to what works most of the times.
Those ones are
Yep.
the best.
Yeah.
The breaks a high, creates a low, breaks a high, just gone.
Yes. Yeah, I love those. Yep. I've seen that happen a lot at 9:30.
What would have made you take this trade with three contracts? I feel like everything but the 15 looked incredible. I don't think this was a three contract trade. I think maybe if we had that lower wick, right, then yeah, you could probably. I think the lower wick sets it up for like two or three, so medium to large. So that's what I would say here. With no lower wick, I don't mind. If someone says, "Hey, I got in, but just a small size," that's fine too. I would just say, just be careful with that, right? This little concept here, more times than not, that will come back and bite you. So I would say, hey, good job at executing a small position size, but just be careful moving
Yeah,
forward.
I'm in here.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have really taken this as a what's it called, as a three, unless you got a like pretty decent wick on the bottom. Yeah, I think yeah, you had a 15. Let's see that 15 here. That wick, you need it.
Wasn't even that good, honestly. Look,
Abhi.
on the market up,
Maybe.
down.
So let's say we do close bullish, right, above the range like this, and then the next candle comes down, breaks the low, right, and then flips bullish. That could also be very, very clean move right there too. Yep. So we should come down for that lower wick now. And again, I always kind of talk about it like this. Like today, we went all the way up here, right? But tomorrow, when you do that, we might only go here, right? And then it come down and make a lower wick. Or we might go here, right? We may not get the full extent of where you can take partials and whatnot. So that's what I mean. Just be careful taking those, sample size it up for yourself, and see when you, I guess, don't want to take that. For me, I very rarely take trades if it doesn't have a lower wick. Very rarely.
It would be like
What's next when you
catastrophic
plan to
if you
trade like
take
this?
trade
Yeah, now
and
you
if
just
you
wait for the next best trade, right?
without
So let's say we do
without a
get
wicks.
let's say we do get a closure above. There's
I
also the
personally
opportunity for us
myself
to
don't
continue
take
moving
trade
bullish to fill that wick,
without
right? Maybe
wicks.
this next candle will give us what we're looking for in terms of a lower wick, and then we can get in. Or let's say price just runs on us here, right? That's where we can kind of wait for some sort of pullbacks, right? Because again, a lot of times like that wick will get created at one point or another. So you see this wick here, boom, that'll come down, give that candle a lower wick, and then that's your next best setup now. So now you look for the same thing we look for here on the 30. You now look for that, when the pullback happens, and instead of taking the buy here, that was a little sketchy or whatever, you now take the buy over here, basically from the same market price, all that same opportunity. You just got to wait longer, which traders don't like to wait. So yeah. So that would be your next best setup, or the breakout with the pack runner to continue up, break the highs, and fill that wick there. Either one I'd take. Either one. What's up, Tyler? What's good?
What up, Tyler?
There's always another trade around the corner at some point. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And less is more too. We don't need to be trading all the time. All we need is one good trade to end the day in green.
Maybe we'll get a buzzer beater here. Who knows?
Yep.
Would I say target been tapped? I don't think so. To be honest, I think there's a lot of room to go. Look at this 4 hour. Right? If that 4 hour starts coming up, breaks the highs here now, the daily can continue moving bullish. 4 hour flips, breaks the highs. 1 hour's got all that range to go. If the 1 hour closes above the range there, yeah, there's a lot of room to go up here on gold. A lot of room.
Yeah, definitely. This honestly a big 4 hour closure though.
This 4 hour, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, we could close celery. We could create resistance. See.
Wokey, what we doing today, Wokey? We working? We're either getting a workout in, or we're maybe having some steaks. I don't know. What do you say, bro? What do you want to do, John? What are you doing today? You pulling up?
I'm chilling, bro. Yeah. Y'all are chilling.
Yeah, yeah. If we go work out, let's go to like a random gym that's like fire, like some dope gym.
I'm down, bro. Yo, what's up, Wokey?
Or we go get steaks, whatever you want to do. Not gonna lie, my body's so sore today, but I'm
Yeah,
still game for the workout though.
I was gonna ask you, are you working out with your personal trainer today or no?
Nah, not today. Not today.
All right. I thought, yeah, weird. All right, but
I,
yeah, I
I
was
had
gonna
some
go.
I had some plans with Wokey, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta see you tomorrow, bro.
Oh, bed, yeah. Yeah, let me know. I was gonna go to the gym in like a little bit like in the afternoon, so I'm down to switch that up. Just let me know.
Bet. How about workout then steaks?
I'm even better.
Well, best of both worlds.
Let's run that.
Yeah. Yo, Wokey,
Yeah,
pull up. I take him to McDonald's. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I thought I heard about all these steakhouses here with TT. Where are we going? I said, nah, the McRib's back, brother.
McDonald's, yeah, that's hilarious.
All right, so we got a closure coming. Ideally, this is what we want to see here, man. So if we can, I want to see a steep bottom. we didn't wait for a steep bottom wick on that last one, I'm certainly gonna have to wait for one on this one, right? So if we get a steep wick, ideally break the lows. That would be fantastic, and then the move up here. I don't think we're done on the buys here at all today. So let's see if we can get like a decent lower wick here, and then new entry.
No pack runner.
Yeah, I want to see I want to see the pack runner, right? I definitely want to see a steep wick.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have just took this trade, right? If I didn't care about the steep wick.
of course.
McDonald's. McDonald's it is.
I'm down too. McDonald's sounds good.
McDonald's does not sound good.
You get the what is it? The McRib, and what was the shake that was green, full of sugar that gives you a headache? You know what I'm
I'm
talking
not
about? He
sure.
normally came around
Yeah,
March.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Someone in the chat knows definitely. Yeah, it was like that.
Yo,
Shamrock
when I was
shake, they said.
yeah, that one. When
What's
I
that
was
holiday
coaching
called again?
college ball, we had to like travel to other colleges and stuff, and the boys, man, they would just go nuts on that green thing. It was like mint or something.
Basically, not on the flip of the candle, but a little bit above it.
I was gonna say, bro, do you want to wait for a high first on that candle?
That's what I'm saying. Like a little bit above it would be perfect. So just in case we want to
Yep.
flip up, make that high, we won't get activated on the actual flip. Yeah, maybe like 91.1 or something. Dun, dun. Shamrock. Yeah, I never had that one actually.
Yeah, Rafi, that's too funny, man. They go crazy
Yeah,
over it.
bro, I had it once and I had a headache. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get diabetes over here.
Hilarious.
Diabetes.
No, actually,
Diabetes in a cup.
yeah,
Literally.
that's what it is.
And they give it to you, and it's like this big. It's so big. It's probably like a liter. I'm like, bro, that's way too
Sheesh.
much sugar at night.
Man said a liter. That's crazy.
Leader, wow, it's wild.
Are you a leader or a leader? 51 pips stops here. So yeah, current candle stops, breaking those lows there. We'll see if we want to push up here, break the highs. 1 hour. Can we continue pushing up on the 1 hour here, right? That's the big question, right? To move up, close above the range here within the next like 12 minutes. So if we don't get activated within, I'd say, I don't know, 8, 9 minutes, then we could delete and then we'll kind of re-add it. But we should have more volume coming in now. The second half of this 9:30 candle should explode here. Stops are going to be down here, like 36.86, somewhere around that area. Yeah.
I'm going to take this
You don't think
trade.
you don't think like the 15 minutes
Let's
is
see,
enough to
let's
end it?
see, let's see.
I little bit, but we got a breakout, right? We
Yeah,
got that breakout.
yeah.
Limp for 1 to 1.
Yeah. Worst case, like I said, if we can't get activated in a couple minutes, we delete it and then we just wait on the actual closure here. 1 hour closure
Over
looks
this
good.
time, 9
Shamrock shakes.
before.
It would be great to break that 30, like break the low again. That would be good too.
This most resistance. 30 minute has no.
If 30-minute makes a bottom wick, that would be great. Yeah, we kind of nipped it there. We didn't really break it too much. So let's see. Maybe we get another clean break here. Like I said, worst case, we could always wait for the 1 hour here pretty soon.
Yeah, let me take okay, okay. I think I'm in.
Didn't close above on forex.
Mm,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we didn't get the closure above yet on forex. Forex is weird though, because forex is like flipping bullish already too.
Not activated yet.
Yeah, you could wait for the 1 hour support too. Not a bad idea. Either option's pretty good. I think this 1 hour though, like if we get the rest of the volume coming in now, because keep in mind it is 9:30, right? So we get the rest of that volume to come in here. This 1 hour candle might push up, right, and then close above the range. That's pretty much what we're looking for. That'll fill that wick and all that, and then maybe on that next 1 hour candle and 4 hour candle, you get your pullback there. So we'll see.
Okay, so I'm in. Yeah, I'm in,
Uh,
guys. I'm in,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I'm in.
Gold is like flipping bullish on forex
Okay, let's
already.
see. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm in.
All right, well that's our little wick. That's our high there. Did we break the high? A little flip up.
We went up and made a little high up.
Yep, that's why I always
It's
keep it a little
it's
distance
it's going
away
down.
when we haven't had that high yet.
Because you're most likely just flipping to create the high, and then that's it,
The
right? And
Let's
then it's
see.
like,
retest,
all
yep.
right, now I just got in for the high, and now we need to re-break the high, you know?
Exactly. Yep. So now the buy stop looks really good. Now that we flipped up a little bit.
Yeah, and you can see how
Okay.
many times that's happened to me, you know, getting
Yep.
stopped out on a flipped trade, flip
Mhm.
entry trade.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see.
So if anyone didn't catch, who remembers a few minutes ago when John
So
said, "Do you want to
I
leave the
risk
high
like
on that bearish candle?" I said, "Yeah." That's why I'm gonna leave my buy stop a little ahead of the flip. So that's what we mean. You see how it flipped up there, gave a little wick, but then headed back down. So that's why we were trying to avoid, right? So that's why the buy stop was a little higher. And now if we re-break the high, we should be good to go here.
if it's flipping back, I will be closing.
Ah, highly recommend a Theragun. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's breaking its highs again.
MGC scammed us, yeah.
Let's
Yo,
see.
MGC man with that spready. Got activated on MGC. Okay, cool. Yeah, we should be good. I mean, if we break the highs
Yeah,
now, should be good to move up, fill that
it's
wick,
going up.
re-break the highs, and have
It's
this 1 hour
going up.
candle close above 94 here.
Let's see.
94. Forex pushing up.
How much am I risking? I'm risking $13. $13. Yeah. Let's see.
Our closure coming up here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, man, I think I'm gonna delete. We got the last 5 minute candle here coming up. So yeah, I'm actually going to delete this, even though we're kind of right here. We got this 5 minute candle's closing. It may close with no top wick too. So I'm just gonna delete. If you guys want to delete, go ahead. If not, that's fine too. I'll just sit tight now and wait. Last
Yeah,
five of
best of
this
luck,
candle
everyone.
coming up. Yep,
You gotta accept it though. If you delete that, it
you
could be
got
gone.
to. You got to.
Got to.
So that would have been it. That would have been activation right there. Give me a sec. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. So 1 hour closures, 1 hour supports, 4 hour closure coming up here too. Might get a 4 hour celery play here, 1 hour onion, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, all right, well, we would have been in there. I think the delete is a smart thing now. We wait this 5 minutes out, and
Yes.
whatever happens, happens. Okay, I'll be right
And
back.
you just look at it from a bigger, wider perspective, like, 30-minute
So I'm closing one position.
Yeah, big closures coming up. And we're also creeping on the last 5 minutes now, so yeah. Makes sense.
I closed one position.
Yeah, maybe 15 celery, maybe. True,
Yeah, that looks fire, bro.
right?
Mm-hmm.
My MGC traders, did you guys get in? I don't know. Some of you guys may have also not deleted, in time.
Only one position is
You
running.
got in before you could delete. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I mean, best of luck, right? This thing could still juice off
The
here.
whole idea was
So
this candle to fill the wick, but it is not filling the wick, and the last 30-minute candle has no wick.
close in a
So
small loss, okay? No problem.
high probability the 30 minutes
Try didn't experience that.
instantly will fill the wick, or it
Just like
will
that.
come
True
back,
confirmation.
make the lower wick, then push up.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see
5 minute
what will
closures,
happen.
1 hour closures, 30-minute closures all coming up here.
All right. Yeah, forex pushed up much more than futures.
Really.
Yeah, we got a big closure. Big closures coming up here. Big closures. Looks like if we close like that in the 4 hour, we should have no issue. Gold should have no issue continuing bullish here at all. Still in half risk. Nice. Yeah, hey, this thing could start flying right now in the next like 2-3 minutes. I still think we're very bullish. It's just I don't want to get caught up in the timing of it, with the candle closing and a couple minutes left on it. So that's why I deleted. Those tend
One
to
hour,
usually anytime I get
1 hour
activated with
looks
like
like
less than
very
5 minutes left on the
very
candle,
charming.
usually it doesn't work out for me. So that's kind of like a rule of mine, and gotta follow it. Gotta follow the rules to keep us profitable.
You gotta follow the rules because making money is a byproduct to it. Comes with it. It only makes sense to follow the rules.
I
This
want to stay
4 hour pick down
profitable.
and just breaking this highs will be
I just follow the rules.
great.
Same, man, same.
I'm only concerned about this candle has no bottom wick.
This is, just look at it. Like, if y'all cook, if you know how to cook,
This candle must
then
fill this wick if it wants to go up.
like relate to this, and if you don't,
Otherwise, it will
find
fuck.
a
It
recipe
will
and
fuck this
cook
up.
it. But the recipe is right there, and if you're cooking a cake, you have to wait a certain time for that cake to cook,
2 minutes,
bake.
2 minutes,
Let it cook.
2 minutes.
Same thing here, if you get the cake out early because you're hungry, you're eating a not very good cake, so just gotta wait.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I
What we
wouldn't
got
want to eat
here?
that cake.
What we got? What we got? 13 grand, 81 trades. Okay. Average trade time 12. Beautiful. Longest 49. 80%, 83% win rate. Let's go. W, brother. W. Yeah, great job.
Love it.
Yeah, it seems like our average trade time is very similar. Yeah, looks good. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Why wouldn't I want you to share that? I love seeing that. Yeah.
W.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Incredible job.
Oh,
Someone
I
said
think he's like
crazy
81
recovery.
trades.
Wait, but is this today?
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, W.
Someone said
Let's
crazy
say you finished.
recovery. Maybe did you battle back from some drawdown or something?
Honestly, dude, like, how do you even take 81 trades? I feel like I couldn't even do that if I tried.
Oh, it was all
So
one
what's
day?
candle?
Honestly, that's pretty savage. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty savage. Respect, bro. Respect.
Nah,
Lost 12K yesterday, made it all back today. Hang it down. Nobody
hey,
knows nothing.
but
That's how you make
nah, bro.
$1,000 a week
It's like,
and go bald in 2 weeks. You go down 12 grand and then you go back up 13 and you made 1,000. Simple. I mean, I don't know how long you're going to have hair, but.
For real though, like low key respect, bro.
Yeah.
May
All
not
right.
be the best habit, but respect.
We got a new 1 hour candle here. We got a new 4 hour candle here. So we definitely want to see a little wick down, right? This isn't a 4 hour candle, which I would look for sells off of either. So we need the wick down here, trick the sellers into this idea. And then that'll be the 1 hour creating a lower wick, 30-minute also. 30 pack would be fantastic here, but it's not required or needed. But definitely want to see something, right? Because we got a new 4 hour candle here. 15-minute did close bullish above the range, which is nice, but we still need that wick, right? If this was a 15-minute candle that was just in the middle of a 1 hour candle somewhere, I wouldn't care about the wick as much. But with a new 4 hour candle, you want to see at least something, right? At least some sort of a wick. And keep in mind, we're 1 minute, not even 1 minute in to this 4 hour long candle. So just let's see if we can make this lower wick here, and then we'll have some buy stops potentially. What are the stops looking like here? 63 pips. 63. And what do we got ahead of us here? 60. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see if we can break this low, make this lower wick here, get this 4 hour candle moving down a little bit, right? Moving down a little bit. So that's going to activate a lot of sellers, right? After this top wick is formed. And then once that low breaks, now we know sellers are in. That's where we can put our buy stop, and our buy stop, if it gets hit, our trade would be us pushing those sellers into drawdown and basically stopping them out. So it should work as a quick trade because we are the opposite end of that liquidity right at that point. So, yeah.
Yeah, my whole point was this candle.
All right.
No, it sounds like a plan, bro.
It does. It does.
What kind of must
Okay, I'm going to have a buy stop here, gang. So buy stop on the break of the highs here. Basically the same area in which we had our buy stop before. The trade now is going to look a little bit different, right? So I would say you have partials now sitting about 20, 24 pips up, and then full TP like about 60. So if you want to go break even at these wick fills, I think that's fine too, and just let price continue running and don't close any partials. If you want to close partials, I don't, however you want to manage it, that's fine, right? But that's what's in front of us. Again, we still have a lot of room here to potentially skyrocket on this 1 hour candle. So let's keep that in mind. We could have a good runner here today with this. So yeah, let me set this up over here. Dominic.
Yeah. What up, Dominic?
Bum, 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 bum. Let me just set myself up real quick over here.
Bro. Yeah, no, looks good. Looking clean. Yeah, Raul, nah, man, I don't. No, sir. Yeah, facts looking good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Are you keeping your stop losses below the previous?
Previous or current, I think either one's fine. Previous is going to be better. It's going to be like 50, 56 pips. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Goldie.
to trade in these ranges.
Let's load it up. Can we make some money today? Can we make some money? $425 trades in a day. Damn. Whoa. I don't even, how do you have time for that? Like the 80 trades too. How do you really find enough time for that? But 400. To be honest, I think what I'll do is I might buy an account and just try and take as many trades as possible on that account for 1 week straight as just something to do, and see, like, I'm gonna take as many trades as I possibly
Swings.
can in one day, right? And just see what happens. Low risk,
It's
and as many
just
trades as possible, and see
rejecting,
if
man.
we
It's
can walk away with profits on the week. Yeah, all they have to be playbook positions though. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm in here. I'm in. So let's see what we can get. We got partials sitting up here at this area, whatever this is, 60, 36.94. That'll be that wick fill, and then we'll see if the rest of it can start to run. Yeah, so let me do this. Limit sell one contract. Boom.
okay.
And let's see.
It's time to go break even, guys.
Accounts? Yeah, I might just do it on one of those. Who knows? Yeah, I'll do that though. That seems actually pretty fun. How come I
I'm
stay
on
for
break
pips? Probably out
even.
of habit. The what's it called again, Rafi?
CP sitting
What's
on
this moving line? What's it
36.59.
called again?
The particular activity system.
36.59.
Yeah, that's
36.
probably why I still call it pips.
36.59. Let's see if it
You just keep looking at it.
Particular activating system is just
or it
programmed, I guess.
will hit me on break even. I'm on break even, guys.
Second account. Congratulations. Congrats. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we can call
Let's
it
see. Let's see. Let's see.
ticks if you guys want.
Picks, pips,
Ticky tock.
all the same.
Anything can happen. 1 hour in.
Stops are going to be below the my stops are going to be below the previous candle lows here. Yeah, below the lows down here, right around 86. I think we get a big move here out of gold this afternoon. Big pop. Might even shoot for like partials a little higher here, like somewhere up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we got the resistance there, so that's the only reason I do want to maybe snag some partials. But yeah, even this wick fills had really had my eye right since the early part of the morning. Forex almost filling the wick here, almost filling the wick. I would love to see us break those highs.
It's a structure. Structure is forming higher heights. Yeah. Gold structure is higher high.
We got a little slip.
I think it will hit the
Slightly.
it our targets.
A little bit.
High probability.
Slight slip. Slight slip. Are pips old school? Yeah, kind of. They're pips are like a forex thing. All right. Let's see. We're about to break this high on the forex charts. What should they be called? I think in futures they call them ticks. But my question is, does the pip and the tick carry like the same value, right? Because you have like, I guess on gold it does. Yeah, I guess it does on gold. A little slipper, yeah, little something.
Little bit.
Let's take a look at ES here. What's going on? Just moving up. Yeah, it's moving on up. All right, Goldie, what we got? 1/10 of a pip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So anytime you guys hear like, yeah, we're up 100 ticks, it's like what, like 12 pips? Is it? It's not what you think it is. Because I used to hear traders talking about, yeah, we hit 150 ticks today and all that, and like like they show the 1 minute time frame and everything, and I'm like, damn, like what move was that? I'm like, oh, you got 10 pips. Got it, got it, got it. So that's crazy, right? I'm like, yo, what are these guys doing over here that we don't know about? How they getting 100 ticks every single time? And then I realized, wow, that's 10 pips. I'm like, we're trading better than that. I think we're up 10 pips right now. Can we break the highs?
I went break even.
Break even, nice. Nice, nice. Come on, can we break those highs here? Yeah, I like break even here too. Break even. We should if we don't push through, we're gonna reject it. So I like break even here. I haven't closed any partials yet, but I am break even. Yeah, because if we don't push through that wick, we may reject it. Yeah, there's my B.
I got break even.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was
You're
a good
starting to
break even.
struggle. Yeah.
I think we're still gonna move up. We're just struggling right here at the moment. So I hit break even on that. I think we could still move up though. I think we could still. Let's see how everything kind of unfolds on this 15 closure here, and then we can either re-enter or we might say, hey, no, it's closing back in the range or something. But yeah, I want to see this thing. I feel like it wants to go here, right? It wants to go, but we're struggling.
Um, yeah. Yeah, almost got my partials line. I was gonna take some partials at the wick, but all good.
Yep.
I
Dum, dum.
you know, we're kind of like
BE.
yeah, we're starting to struggle a little bit. You know, like
I
more
made 16 bucks off
anything.
that B. Let's go.
I thought that
Times
was last
3.
night. Yeah, true. Well, yeah, true.
I made 16 off last night's break even and 16 off today's. Let's
So,
go.
bro, at least you can get some hibachi tonight
We're up
on the
90
break even.
bucks. We're up 90. That's going to pay for a
Hey.
steak. I'm
Chat, you know when a break even trade pays for a steak, you're chilling.
I'm still in on my live account. I'm not gonna close that one, but
That pays for the Shamrock.
yeah, there's my McDonald's Shamrock there.
Yeah, right. Definitely get a Shamrock shake with a break even trade like that.
That's next level, man.
Yeah, I stayed in on my live account. This one I'm gonna wait for maybe a closure or something and get a better something better here.
Yeah, there's better opportunities to come. It drives, it
If
drives.
you didn't go break even, by the way, that's that's fine, right? You don't have to go break even there. It's just a point in which we're struggling a little bit. So on the funded account, you know, I'll take a BE there, wait 2 minutes, and then if this candle closes nicely, right, there might be another opportunity. How much is a steak platter? Depends what steak you get. Oh, we're trying to break the highs on forex so bad here. We got to break. Mm-mm.
We're getting high up there now, honestly.
Mm-mm. Do I also have this break even being a loss? Actually, I made some money today on the break even, like $16. Sometimes it is though. I'm not too concerned usually, like on some break even stuff.
Break even shouldn't be a win or a loss.
It'll either be like a little red or a little green. That's break even. Can we break the highs?
Yeah, if you took some profits there, I think we had like 20 pips or something.
Partials ain't bad either, yeah.
So some people took partials, so nice job.
close on the 15 without a top wick, and I have to close my trade here on the live. Yeah, we're gonna close 3, 2, 1, 2300, just like that. Boom. So yeah, if I was still in, I'd close right there. Close full. Close full right there. So that's fine. That's fine. Good move up. I'm not sure why we're not pushing. I think we should be pushing crazy right now, but you know, we might be kind of rejecting that resistance here. There's a couple rejections on the 15, so maybe that's what it could be. The 1 hour candle is obviously still open, so this could continue just, you know, driving here. But I think the best bet now is you might set up a little range here, right? Something like this. And then, right, a nice clean breakout. Ideally, a little fake out would be great too. And then you got all that clean range to the left. So that's probably the best trade to take next. So if you closed full there, job. I think we got. Let's see, what do we get on forex? On forex, we got about 25 pips, 24. Yeah, 24 pips. And then over here we got what? About 20, yeah, about the same thing,